Evening. Welcome to Football with Brownie. It's a late night show. God knows what happens. But let's see what happens. I know that I'm late before people kick off. Taib is in the house. Hi, Taib. Hope you're well, mate. Taib says, hi, Brownie. Hi, Taib. Hope you're well, my friend. Just a couple of things before we go any further. We all know the crap in which show had last night and previous nights. So we're going to try with subscriber only in the chat. Right? We're going to try with subscriber only in the chat. People have advised me to change my number and my mum's number, and courtesy of EE today, who have been brilliant. I'll be completely honest, they have been brilliant. Didn't really want to do it because my mum didn't really want to do it, basically because the doctors have their number and all that, but we've needed to do it. So new numbers, we both have new numbers from EE tomorrow, and hopefully that will start the end of the crap in which I've been having. Anyway, forget about that. Let's go about tonight's show. Fuck knows where it's going. But I'm telling you something. I don't know whether it should be an announcement, a channel announcement, but as many of you know, especially the old timers, I've been living in Marbella for many years. Before June, I come back in June, and it's always been on the cards. It's always been on my bucket list. But you know what? Because of COVID and all that, now obviously COVID restrictions, but this channel, okay, it did go kind of intercontinental when I went over to Dubai, and it will when I go to Dubai in the future. But this channel is going intercontinental times 2 then. Because this evening, I've been talking to a couple of my Argentine mates. Some of them are back in Argentina now. They used to be living in Marbella. Very close friends of mine. But let's see if I can share this screen for a minute. I'll give you a little insight of where the channel is going in 2022. Bear with me, right? There you go. I'm gonna share it. I do apologize. So, boom. Oh, where the hell's that gone now? Where the hell's that gone? I can't believe it. The bloody thing is. See if I can do it that way. Here we go. I'm giving you a little clue, yeah? Giving you a little clue. Vamos. Yes. Finally, after I'm 43, I'll probably be 44 by the time it happens. But finally, Brownie is going to be attending either an Argentine League game. If it will be River Plate v Boca Juniors, or the other way around, or the Copa Libertadores. Now, people who have been subscribers of the channel, will try to do Copa Libertadores watch-alongs earlier in the year, but a lot of the time my work got in the way. Football with Brownie, obviously I'll be doing videos and so on, but in 2022 is going to go to Argentina and either go to River Plate or Boca Juniors or both. I'm hoping it's both. I've always wanted to do the the derby between River Plate and Boca Juniors. Obviously, it's COVID. It's COVID. You know, it's up to COVID if it's up to COVID if they allow me to go. But yeah, so doing. It's just been confirmed now. Because there's a few of my mates all around the South America area, but we've all agreed now to attend or get together in Argentina and go all Copa Libertadores. So it'd be brilliant. It'd be absolutely brilliant. Obviously, we'd be doing videos. I'd be doing live streams. I'll probably be there for maybe a week or two. Need to time it right, obviously with the fixtures. But boy, I have wanted to do the River Plate Boca Juniors game for all my life of supporting football. All my life of supporting football, and I feel so fucking happy. I know, as Stefan says, it all boils down to COVID. What happened as well, you see, a couple of years ago when I was in Marbella, they did, because there was so much fighting and so on, in the original game, they did switch the Copa Libertadores final for both teams to Madrid. And I don't know why I couldn't do it. I can't remember why I couldn't go there. Maybe it was work or something, but something really, really come up, and I couldn't make it. And it literally was. Well, I know it's still a fair way, Marbella to Madrid, but it literally was. A bus 2022 is going all South America. Viva, viva, viva. Right, let's go back in the chat. Brownie Taib says, and then hi Taib. Paul is in the chat. Oh, Russ is in the chat. Hi Russ, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Another Arsenal fan. The amount of Arsenal fans I got supposed to be pally with. But hey Russ, are you Arteta in or Arteta out? No comment. They seem to be running away with it now in fourth, I think. Here he goes. Good evening. Hang on. A guy with a speech impediment takes a piss out of a guy who can't speak English properly. Why am I laughing? Anyway. Paul is in the house. Hi, Paul. Hope you're well, man. I still got the old feeler top. On. Hope you're well, man. And he says hello to Taib. So yeah, I'm really excited. I know it probably doesn't. You lot in the chat don't really give a shit, but to be honest, there's only a couple of games now worldwide in which I really, really want to take in. And because I've done the likes of, I've done Liverpool, Everton, Arsenal, Tottenham, the Milan derby. I've done Rangers, Celtic. I haven't done PSG, Marseille. I'd like to do that one. I've done Barca, Real. I've done Real, Atleti. What I haven't done, and I'm a bit annoyed about it all, I'll be honest with you, because it was only a bloody 2-hour drive, but I haven't done Betis against Sevilla. I've gone to watch Betis play and Sevilla play other teams, but I haven't done that derby. That I'm annoyed with myself about that. That will be on the cards. I think I'd like to do a Sporting against Benfica. Guys in the chat, let me know what guys, what teams you like or what derbies you like to do. But the main one I've always wanted to do is Boca against River Plate, and looks like it's going to be happening in 2022. Obviously, COVID provided. Seven says Intergalactico. Yeah, well, hey, you never know. It could be a game on the horizon. Mars against fucking Jupiter. You never know, son. Hey, Taib, come on, man. I got a fucking lisp. Right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it, Taib, because it's you. Right, because it's you. I'm going to try it. A skunk sat on a stamp and trunk the stamp stunk, but the stamp trunk the stunk sunk. I've got no idea what you're talking about, but I give it a go, Taib. Anyway, I've given it a go, haven't I? People saying hello to everybody, which is good. And Stefan says COVID FC against coronavirus. Well, obviously now it's the summer in the Southern Hemisphere, so I'm. You guys know that I love doing the Copa de Libertadores, buddy. Litchfield's in the house. Guys, please check Litchfield out. We'll have a chat tomorrow, mate. And then, Litchfield, let me know. Do you want to do a live show or do you want to do an upload? I don't know. If I'm honest with you, if you really want to chat, I don't know. You let me know how you want to go about it. At this moment in time, with me, it seems, fingers crossed, it seems that the subscriber only in the chat is working. I'm saying fingers crossed. We'll never know. You watch me now. I'll scroll down and we'll have all crap coming on. Brownies stream is lagging. Oh shit. Okay. What I'll do? I'll refresh. Yeah. I do apologize, guys. I don't know what's been going on with. It could well be. It could well be the internet signal. I don't know. Let's try and go back as far as I can. Yeah. I do apologize, guys. I have tried to refresh. Let me know in the chat if it does lag. I'll just refresh. I don't know. Where's my mod chip gone? Yeah, I do apologize. I do apologize, Stefan. One momento. Un momento. Un momento. Lo siento, Stefan. Vamos. You're now a moderator, Stefan. You're now a moderator, my friend. There you go. And I tell you what, while I'm doing it as well, I'll Taib, are you a moderator as well? Paul is now a moderator, whether he likes it or not. Right? And Lichfield's a moderator as well, whether you like it or not. We got camera, yeah. There you go. Right, okay. Whether you like it or not, you moderators, any issues, I can blame you guys now. Right, okay. Hang on. Steph says you haven't done it should not. I haven't, mate, to be honest. I haven't done, you know what? I haven't done West Ham Millwall, but it takes ages for that fixture to come round because they're either not in the same division or they never meet each other in a cup. No, obviously I done Cardiff Swansea as well, Cardiff Newport, Cardiff. Well, what do you call Cardiff Wrexham a derby? Welsh derby, I suppose. Cardiff Bristol City. I haven't done a Bristol derby. I haven't done Plymouth Exeter as well, although I got a lot of Plymouth friends. No, I haven't done Birmingham Villa. Lichfield, you're going to have to invite me to do a Birmingham Villa game. Tybe is absolutely no way I'm going to try that. Stephen says, "Oh, Brownie, Steve, hope you're well." Ethan's in the chat. Hi, Ethan. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Hopefully, it's going to be an easier night than last night. Let's be honest. Danny, I hated him. If I'm honest with you, mate, Steph, I absolutely hated him. It was, yeah, I hated him. Yeah, I know each to their own, but I didn't like them at all. I'll be honest with you. Litchfield says, same as last night, sounds good to me, mate. Yeah, no worries. Right, okay. We'll have a chat tomorrow then. As I say, it seems that the subscriber only in a chat is helping. Right. I hope I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but it does seem that it's helping. The new mobile numbers will also help as well. So let's just see how it goes. Let's see how tonight goes, and then we'll have a chat tomorrow. Terry says, I know that people are not going to like what I brought up. Hi, Barney. Any update from police? Would love to see you. Trojan really. Yeah, well, I'm talking to him tomorrow, Pan. I had an answer machine message earlier on. I was doing my siesta. So talking to him tomorrow. But, it is what it is, unfortunately. I hope you're well anyway, Terry. That's the main thing. Hope you're well. You're right there. It's Barcelona. No, it's not. I don't think it is. It's 350 kilometers in between them. Although I did like the Real Atleti derby, and I've only been to one actually, right? And I was so happy that I went to the. It's actually one of my first ever videos on his channel. I actually went to the last ever Madrid derby at the Vicente Calderon, and loved it. Absolutely loved it. The Vicente Calderon was a proper old school ground. If people haven't been there, proper old school ground. Reminds me of Goodson Park in a way. It was located in the city centre as well. It's a shame that it's now a motorway. A shame that Atleti's new ground is actually 20 kilometers outside of centre Madrid, on the end of the runway of Madrid Airport. But yeah, I agree with you, Steph. I don't think that it's a derby, but people think El Clasico is a derby. Brownie, do you watch a derby? I don't, mate. If I'm honest with you, I don't. I'm not really a derby. I know many people in Wales do. I know many people locally do as well. I've never been a darts fan, if I'm honest with you. Declan, hi Declan, hope you well, mate. Declan Ball, I hadn't been here for months. Fucking hell, you haven't missed you haven't missed much, mate. You haven't missed much. But he says, how you keeping? I'm keeping well, mate. Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope your family are well. Many thanks for coming back. What time tomorrow night will it be around? I'm thinking of doing a watch along tomorrow night. All right. Now, hang on. Let me have a look at the times. I think it's just normal, isn't it? Right. In fact, I am doing a watch along because I may then at half time we may well have Brentford Clive and maybe full time as well because he's going to the game tomorrow. Okay, let's get back to it. Right. So, what time is that bloody game tomorrow? Brentford Man City is 8:15. Right, so you're looking at around about. I tell you what, do you want to do it before that game, Litchfield? I don't know. Do you want to do 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock be okay? And then, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, and then it'll give me enough time then set up the watch along then for, I've got a long bloody night tomorrow night. Championship chat with Litchfield, bloody watch along, and then, if I'm up for it, the bloody late night Q&A. Do you want to do it before? So call it 7 o'clock. We'll talk about it after the show anyway, mate. But yeah. Where the hell? Yeah, I know. Hey, listen. Haters will always hate, Terry. That's a problem. That's a problem, my friend. Haters will always hate. Declan says, "What am I playing?" Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, I can't really give an update because I did miss a few phone calls today during my siesta. So I'll probably give you an update tomorrow. Really regarding that. Stefan says, would like to see Real Madrid, but only in a Camp Nou. I know why. You know what? I didn't like it. If I'm honest with you, I didn't like it. There was too many tourists there. I say that. Would I call myself a tourist? Don't know. If I'm honest with you, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It was too many. A problem with Real Madrid because I watched it in the Bernabeu, and the problem with Real Madrid is that the ultras are all banned from the Bernabeu, and they have been for a few years now, because they have issues with, or they had issues with Florentino Perez, and Florentino Perez banned them all. And as that, the atmosphere in the Bernabeu has absolutely been destroyed. Look. You look back on the reasons. Was it right to ban them? Was it not? No. The reason of the banning was Florentino Perez wanted to market Real Madrid. And I don't know, you guys old enough will probably remember, but there used to be regular occurrence of, especially behind the left-hand goal, which was gate 13, because that's where they all congregate now as the game goes on. They don't go in the gate, but they all congregate. So Florentino Perez wanted to promote Real Madrid as a business. And there was a section, the ultras were always behind the goal, and quite regularly you had the swastika flags come out, pro-Franco flags come out, right-wing flags come out, and Perez thought there's no way that could continue if we wanted to market Real Madrid globally. My issue with it is that 1 or 2 people would be bringing these flags up, but they ban nearly 300, 400 people. So a minority, look, I'm not saying that there wasn't and there aren't kind of far-right mindsets within the Real Madrid Ultra group. There is. I've seen it myself, right? However, you can't ban a group of people for a mindset of what, 10 to 15. That's always been my issue. That's always been my issue. Now, these days, if you watch Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, or I know they've only now come back, Florentino Perez have got loads of white shirts behind that one goal, try to create an atmosphere, but it's nowhere near what it was when the Ultras were there. I don't know. That's been the issue. That's been the issue. Politics in Spain is very deep rooted, very, very deep rooted. There are still a hell of a lot of Francoists in there. Taib, what's the best time to eat Mexican food? 1 o'clock. Oh, I do like Mexican food. Yeah, she is. She is, mate. She is. Thank you for asking. Much appreciated. I wouldn't bring that up, mate, because yeah, I won't bring that up, Terry, but I won't bring that up, Terry, until tomorrow after speaking to the police, right? Literally says can't do 7 p.m, mate. I'll literally be getting out. All right, no worries. About after the game, then? I'll tell you what we'll do. We won't do a Q&A tomorrow, and we'll just do a show like this and talk about a championship. If that's all right. Stefan says you need away fans. Yeah, that's another thing as well. But that Atleti was the same as well. They don't give a proper allocation to away fans in Spain. You're probably looking at about 100 to 300 maximum, depending on who is the opposition, especially in Barcelona. If you go to Bernabeu and you watch a league game, the away allocation is far, far smaller than the allocations are set. When if you went to a Champions League game, the allocations are set. You have to have this amount of away allocations. That doesn't happen in La Liga. Randy, Brownie. Stefan says, kind of realize that there's a lot of people. Oh, absolutely. Another one as well. Basically, because if you go back, not many people realize this, right? Not many people realize it. If people always automatically say Franco was Real Madrid's team, and yes, I can see why. Because Real Madrid was instructed to play all in white because Franco wanted, because they were winning all the European Cups at the time. I think he won 6 in 6 years or something, and he used Real Madrid to get the all white message across Europe. But actually, Franco's team was actually Atletico Madrid, which was the club of the Spanish airmen. There you go. But they weren't successful enough within Europe. So the amount of actual transfers, which Franco stopped because you'd need a working visa to get in. He actually did try and stop Johan Cruyff go to Barcelona, but it did go through for some reason. It did go through, and because Franco was trying to stop that transfer go through, Johan Cruyff, son Jordi Cruyff, who used to play for Man United, Jordi was actually the Catalan saint, Saint Jordi, and that's why, that's why Jordi Cruyff is called Jordi. It all stems back to the amount of hurdles and obstacles Franco tried to put in front of Johan Cruyff actually signing for Barcelona. Yeah, I know. No worries, man. No worries. Sorry, Declan. I do apologize, man. Yeah, around about that time. We'll have a talk tomorrow anyway, man. We'll have a talk tomorrow and then we'll get some adverts out. No probs. Oops, I hate this, buddy. Tai, Brownie, were you any good at football when you were younger? On the books of Sheffield United. Fuck my ankle up. But yeah, I had trials for Oxford, Sheffield United, and Cambridge United. You know, when I mention those two, you know, people say, "Oh, it's fucking boat race trials." But yeah. Should have done better, but no way. Declan, Forest fan, obviously. We're asking 20 million for. I mean, I think Brentford come in with a 10 million bid, didn't we? Which was turned down. And they say Everton are interested now. Is he that good then, Declan? Is he that good? He's better than Bert Leno. Leave it out, Randy. To be honest, Real Madrid tried to send. Yeah, they did. But let's be honest. There were a lot of Francoists in charge of Real Madrid at the time as well. Yeah. I love. You know what? I love the history of Spanish football. Love the history, and yeah. I mean, if Real, the word Real, right, in Spanish. So if you look at all the club crests, you know, you got Betis, Real Betis, Real Mallorca, even Espanyol as well, because it used to be called Royal Espanyol, Espanyol being Spanish in Spanish, but basically you have the crown, the royal crown on many of the crests on Spanish football badges, and most of them, because they are Real Madrid, or most of them have basically been handed royal approval. You know, it was like the royalists against the anti-monarchists, you know, with the Civil War, you know. So, you know, there's still images and links even from nowadays into the Spanish Civil War days, which was what, 1931 to 34 or 35 or something. It was just before World War II, wasn't it? So yes, loads of links of the history. I'm really one for history, you see. And there's loads of links. There's loads of conspiracies and everything. Johann was a huge political symbol at the time of his transfer. Yeah, that's right. Well, people say it was probably a wrong move in the end, but speaking Catalan was banned in Spain under Franco. However, the only place you could speak Catalan was actually the Nou Camp, and as a result, that's why Barcelona or FC Barcelona, that's why it became a symbol of Catalan independence. Yeah, it was illegal to speak Catalan anywhere else apart from in the Nou Camp. That's right. There you go. You're having a bloody history lesson tonight, lads. Stefan says, I met Johan as a kid. Yeah, I remember you telling me. Top man, hence like my boss. Yeah, I remember you telling me, man. Remember you telling me. A view from the stands. Big up, Brownie. Many thanks, my friend. Guys, please, 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 do me a favour, yeah? Check out the view from the stands. He's helped me out big time throughout the day regarding my issues from yesterday's chat. Many thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Guys, please, please, show some appreciation. Check out this channel and please subscribe if you can. Right, bear with me. Toilet break. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah? Okay, right. I am back. But you know what? For the latecomers, we had a little bit of an announcement earlier on. So we're going to redo this announcement. Bear with me. I do apologise for people who've been right from the start. But there's a little bit of a channel announcement. Because I'm quite excited, actually. That's why. Come on. Oh, I couldn't get it from there, could I? I got it from here. There you go. That's where I got it from. Apologies. Right, there's a little bit of a channel announcement. This channel is going intercontinental once again. Okay, we went to Middle East earlier, a few weeks ago. There you go. Right, due to an agreement with friends, Adam Brown is going to one of my all-time bucket list games. So in 2022, I hope to be within this crowd as I am going to meet friends in Argentina, and Football with Brownie is going to go to River Plate v Boca Juniors. Vamos, vamos! Vamos, vamos! So there you go. Okay, so a little bit of a channel announcement, right? Is yeah, I'm really excited. Anyone don't like it? Post, yeah. Right? Let's go back in the chat. Hang on, I hate this one. How do I go back? Oh, I need to stop sharing, don't I? That's fine. Fuck knows, I don't know what I'm doing on this one. Right. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, guys, please check out the channel figures, latest channel figures. You lot on about bloody Granny Norma, I tell you. Andy, you know what? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I need to get hold of him. I think I do know, but you know, I need to get hold of him, mate. To be honest, because we all love Leslie, and he hasn't been too well, has he? So. Oh, absolutely, it still lingers. Absolutely, the amount of arguments I heard in bars about the Civil War. Go. Hang on, let me refresh. Which is really weird. Playing up tonight, big time. Anyway, so yeah, a couple of years ago, it all kicked off, and it was fears that there would be another Spanish Civil War, and the amount of arguments I was hearing in bars and so on was incredible, really crazy. Randy says, "Tell Brownies on him." I'm tired, if I'm honest with you, more than anything, mate. I'm tired more than anything. You know, I'm just in chilled out mood. I know he's taking his moderating thing to the limit now already. I'm going. There's nothing better than a more. Oh well, all depends. All depends who sorts it out, Randy. Really, isn't it? All depends who sorts it out. Do you know what I mean? Uh, depends if you. Oh yeah, you know what. Um, when I was in prison, which was what 96, 97, I actually did get caught wanking. I actually did get caught wanking. Yeah, I know, I know. But it must be a thing of it must be a thing of the guards must see it so many times. When they open the bloody little peephole. Yeah, I didn't hear anything tonight. I was far too in the fucking far too focused. Far too focused. Simply, hi, Simply, hope you well. Well, hi, Simply, hope you well, man. Lookman deserves a knighthood. Is he really going to kick on from here now? Because he completely messed up at Everton. Fulham. Is he now going to kick on at Leicester? It's the last. He's in the last chance saloon, in my opinion. But he got the winner tonight. Too funny, Paul. Yeah, Paul is a good man. Paul is a good man. Yeah, well, no, I think my Spanish is Andalusian Spanish, which is basically like Geordie English. Very, very slang. Very slang. But it's good for me because Andalusian Spanish takes out all the S's, right? Which is good for me, right? But yeah, if you notice, any Spanish words I say, if it's any S's, I don't pronounce the S's at the end of the word. Adio, hasta luego, vamos, come on. It means, but don't, if you look at the word it's vamos, but that's Andalus, that's Geordie. Declan says, he's off. No worries, Declan. Hey, before you bloody leave, make sure you hit that like button, yeah? Make sure you hit that like button. But many thanks for joining. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm down to the bottom now. I'm down to the bottom. Yeah, as Randy says, yeah, guys, as Randy says, right, we all know what happened the last few days, right? The chat has been really nice tonight, in all fairness. It was really nice in the watch along earlier. Because it's subscriber only. However, we all know how easy it can be to subscribe. But as Randy is a member, if it still continues like it did the last few days, then I will have to upgrade the chat to members only. I don't want to do it because for a few people, everyone else is getting bloody annoyed just for a few people. But look, $1.99. Please become a member. Being honest with you, the channel needs membership now. The channel needs membership, and the community needs to show its strength against all these idiots who are trying to bring us down. Let's see who comes back and says, what sort of things you talk? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. Birmingham as well. when it comes to like live shows with other football fans, I'm kind of like just see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? Just see what happens, go with the flow type of thing. Then you'll have people in the chat, then also bringing in comments, which can divert it anywhere. It's only if I have like ex-professionals or like Samira Hunter, the La Liga host. Only people like that, special guests, let's just say, come on. That's where those are the type of interviews and shows in which I basically pre-plan, I'll be honest with you. Stefan says, chat's been great. It really has, mate. It really has. And a lot of gratitude has to go to a view from the terraces. He's really helped me out today. And yeah, take it from me. Take it from me. Right. Tomorrow's games so far. I say, be doing a watch along for the Ray's in chat. Hi Ray, hope you well. Hope you well, Ray. I don't know, Ray. I don't know what time it is. If you want to come on. Right, tomorrow's games. As it stands, there's only 3 games in the championship according to One Football app. So it's Coventry, Millwall, Blackpool Borough, Blackburn, Barnsley. In the Premier League, Chelsea, Brighton, and Brentford, Man City. Everyone else is called off. It's now confirmed now the Everton Newcastle's called off for Thursday. It's I don't know. Forget about a championship, but definitely Premier League. These clubs and squads are massive. If they have to go into the under 23s to help fill their bench, then so be it, in my opinion. Because it's very. You can't have teams using COVID who are, for what I understand, the Premier League are not checking the actual COVID kind of cases within clubs. So these clubs are all harping on about, it's too many fixtures during Christmas, blah, 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 blah. And in my opinion, because I know how clubs work at times, my opinion is that a lot of these COVID cases are not COVID cases. They just want time off. That's my opinion. Everyone else can be different, but it's kind of like strange that at the time in which some of these managers were all kicking off, too many games. All of a sudden, COVID's ripped through the following day. COVID has ripped through the bloody squad. What? Hang on. Why bring up COVID? Nonsense. As my opinion. That's my opinion. Stefan says, yeah, agreed. Low Premier team. Exactly. We have a second team, and we have the under 23s. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just my cynical view on things, particular. Dan's in the house. Hi, Dan. Hang on. There you go. Hi, Dan. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Score prediction for Thursday. Going to be a tough one. Yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. I am going to be doing a watch along for Thursday. All the best to all the Cardiff fans actually making a trip to Bournemouth. Score prediction. If we can get away with a point, I'd be happy. Bournemouth are right up there. If we can get a point out of it, I'd be happy. I'm not bloody. I'm not convinced we can, but if we can, well, it's one of those games, Dan. One of those games. It's a free hit, really. It's a free hit. Hang on, Randy's saying bye. Why is Randy saying bye? Why is Randy saying bye? Oh, he's gone in the shower and then gone to the gym. No worries, Randy. Hey, Randy, many thanks for support as usual. Guys, please. Randy is a member. Randy loves the channel, loves me, loves everyone else in the chat. But $1.99 per month. Let's build this membership up now. Let's build this membership up, yeah? Many thanks, Randy, and have a good session in the gym. Ray says there's plenty of players in each club. It is a farce. It is an absolute farce. I completely agree. And it's quite annoying, really. It's quite annoying that the bigger clubs are all kicking off, and you've got the likes of Norwich and they got half the players really in a squad or half the quality. Well, they may not have any quality, but it seems to be an agenda. That's my opinion. Dan says, I'm off to Bournemouth and West Brom playing for us. Well, enjoy, mate, because I know that no football fan in Wales can attend games at the moment. So I hope you enjoy. Hopefully bring back some points in the bag. Stefan says, going to be a huge pile up come April, May time. A lot could be determined then. I reckon there's rumours that they could ask UEFA for. I don't know. I think they'll be doing it within like January, February time. Is it still going on in this season? I know last season they tried it, didn't they? Like half the teams kind of like had a winter break at the end of January. So half the teams played, the other half had a week off, and then it was the other way around then the following week. So technically every team had a week off. Maybe they could use that to help catch up with fixtures. I don't know if it's still going this year. They tried it last year, I think, didn't they? Litchfield says, hate to say it, I think Bournemouth. You know what? I think Bournemouth will win as well, but you never know. Upper City. Puta pasa. Oh, it's bloody thin. Give Stefan £1 million. I think you're right as well, Talib. I think you're right. I think you would start worshipping Chris Sutton. I'm sure he would. Oh, Stefan, I tell you what, Stefan, right, as an Ipswich fan. Oh, who was it? Who was the manager who managed Norwich and Ipswich? Who was it now? He done quite well at Norwich, I think. He brought him up, but he didn't do well. Who was that guy? About 5 years ago, I think. I can't remember now. Well, I'm waiting for Stefan to come back. No amount of money. Oh, I bet he would. I bet he would, Stefan. I have visions. And as Talib says, We'll offer you a Delia. Yeah, a Delia cake would lure him, I reckon. Paul. What was his name now? Paul what? I'm trying to think that bloody Paul. He won the Champions League, didn't he? With Dortmund when he was playing. The Scottish guy. Oh, come on, Stefan. You bloody know. Don't wind me up now. I'm going to have to start looking now, aren't I? Poor Lambert. Yeah, poor Lambert. Okay, listen, I know that he didn't do well at Ipswich, but because he managed Ipswich, what was the kind of like feeling between Ipswich fans then? Because he was Norwich manager as well. What was kind of feeling when he took over? Dealer was quite fit years ago, to be honest. Let's be having you. Let's be having you. Come on. Oh, she would never live that down, will she? She would never live that down. Come on, let's be having you. Pissed up Delia on a pitch. Right. Listen, guys, we're over an hour. Let's not get on ahead. Many thanks. I've really enjoyed tonight. I haven't any arseholes. And yeah. Listen, it's 11:30. Hasta luego. See you tomorrow. And adio. Adio, not adios. Right. Take care. Bye-bye.